This is the picture that she was talking about that I put in my...
Come on now, isn't that not funny? And then to see your body...
It goes to show you what they can do in magazines. I mean, in magazines it happens a lot. They put you next to people that you were never next to.
Yes, trust me, I've had many things happen.
So you were, when did you do Saturday Night Live? How long ago did you host that?
Oh, SNL, I did that probably a month, maybe?
A month ago?
Yeah, a few weeks to
You were really good. You were
did you see it?
Yeah, I did see it. You were really great.
Thank you. It was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
They worked you for like a whole week. I was like, wow.
I know.
Really.
Yeah, I've done it before. It's fast-paced.
Oh, my gosh.
We were talking about it.
The lady that comes and whips you around back between changes.
Grabs your arm.
And I'm tiny, so she almost like ripped one of my arms. So I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, literally, I was like...
Yeah, I know, because you don't expect it right after the monologue to be yanked off the stage.
You are.
Yeah.
They forewarn you, but really not to that
extent. They didn't forewarn me. All of a sudden, I just was yanked off the stage. I had no idea. So, so you did, they did a takeoff on Sex and the City, and you played Samantha. You did Kim Cattrall's character.
I did,
And you do a really great Kim Cattrall. Will you do a little bit for us? Can you do it?
Oh,
Is it too hard on the spot?
what was... Well, without using some of the language I had to use on SNL, that's what's kind of hard.
We'll bleep it out.
So that's part of it.
Go ahead, we'll bleep it out.
Oh, what was it? My character, she was sitting there, and, you know, she's always got her cocktail in her hand and whatnot, and, you know, what was my line? The whole joke was that it was the last Sex and the City episode, and Samantha's big secret that she had to expose to everybody was that she goes... As long as we're on the subject of what was it, blah, 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 she goes, I'm a dude. You know, the whole...
Really good. That's good.
But, you know...
Good impression.
I didn't have any words or whatever.
No, good impression.
I can't say the words that she normally
So you have to tell this one. I heard this story that happened to you on tour. You know, because when you tour, the craziest things happen. But this was...
Embarrassing things happen.
Really embarrassing. Tell the story.
Well, I've had a couple. I mean, actually on the Stripped Justified tour, the most recent ones where I kept... my opening number was dirty, but I wore these pants where... They just kept ripping at the crotch. I would do this low move, and my pants would split up the crotch like all the time. So that's one embarrassing moment. But luckily, you know, I wore a leotard underneath, so nobody really saw anything I didn't really want.
Or thought anything was wrong, probably. Just thought that was part of the outfit. Like,
no. I'll give that to you, but no. But then it was on my first promo tour. This is probably the most embarrassing and the most painful one. It was I was on the song "What a Girl Wants," and I'm all there. What a girl wants, what a girl needs. I'm running down this. It's like a huge like theater, whatever. It was in Europe somewhere, or arena, or whatever it was. And so I'm running there. This like long. It's a dark stage, and I'm running down this long runway, and I'm going, what a girl wants, da, 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 da. And I go to the end, and all I see are these hands. So I'm thinking like, oh, there's fans, I'm going to greet them. And so I go to put my hand out, and I didn't realize at the end of this really dark stage, there's a huge gap between where the stage ends and where the audience's hands start, because their hands are like reaching like that, and then there's this black hole. And I mean, I was like, what a girl. It was painful. It was really, really bad. And yeah, that one hurt. And then there are these two like bouncer
and then you couldn't get back up.
I couldn't, because it was so tall. I mean, it was a steep drop, and the bouncers are looking at me like, you know, and I'm like, help me up. This is not part of my show. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah, it was
great.
Embarrassing. You know, hurt.
And painful.
I was bruised. Yeah.
But those are the funny stories. All right. Well, you're going to come back and you're going to sing for us "Beautiful," right? I love that song. I love it. Molly Shannon will join me right after this. We'll be right back.
Coming up, Molly Shannon. And still to come, a performance by Christina Aguilera.